Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Brand new in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing hundreds, we going insane.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Right, 97. Right.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change when all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire? Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Touchdown, 49ers! Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw
let's go
something
get that's
that
gonna be
they thought they
7,
could
man.
take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists
7,
to
man.
go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense
let's go.
Just a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Here we go. Here we
Lance
go.
and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll start by running the option to the right.
Oh, yeah, he got to get killed.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
And cycle. Heel, flat.
The Lance now to throw. He's got a man complete.
That is
And
good.
he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
17. Black ultra.
Lance now on 1st down. And the
Here
Rams
we go.
got him. They bring him down.
Let's go.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh,
Here we go.
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Light blue.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Ready.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, hit
Go.
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20,
Clear
following
that
a
route.
pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason
Carry that
why.
rock.
And now they're reaping the benefits as
Carry
they
that
continue to
rock.
hit big holes and gain nice yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford.
Oh.
But it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Let's get 10 1-on-1 by himself. See what he can do.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No,
Marlon didn't pump
They
it.
did get the timeout in time. And
No,
that's
I did
their
not.
Second charge timeout here this first quarter.
Who are you on the
They're
phone
down to
with?
1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson.
Ted. Hey.
First touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
In that playbook.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on.
Let's hit. Let's go.
The touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh my God, he did not lob that ball like that.
Before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll fight forward maybe
not lob that ball like
but
that.
That's all. Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle. The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Lance going to throw.
Good.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Lance looking to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Lance now on 3rd and goal.
Good shit, Jalen.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
Good.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Third and 2, Stafford. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays,
Where the fuck is Tyler Higbee at? Oh, he's hurt? When did Tyler Higbee get hurt? Broken finger out for the game. Oh my God,
really
bro.
run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara. And then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But the Rams got the last laugh in the NFC Championship game with that 20-17 victory. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
He'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Down to the 25. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Looks like zone. Looks like zone.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right. And that'll be
I had him open.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw it to tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Had him open
as
too.
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That is that open too,
knocks
bro.
this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Okay, ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To try again after the sack. Lance. And Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. And
get the box.
But not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Stafford. Touchdown.
Cut.
Bryce DeAndre Hopkins.
Get to it.
8 yards out. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Get to it. Let's get to it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, my God, bro.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Jalen Ramsey acting a ass out there, man. He's acting ass. He's acting real bad.
As the second half gets started.
Come on, let's dig deeper in this playbook. That's what we got down here.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he's going to drop following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Stafford on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's incomplete.
That man is doubling Cooper Kupp, bro. He's doubling him, bro.
No place for that one to get in
he is doubling him, bro.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A give up the middle to Akers.
Oh, you got a crib that.
Gain of 6 to the 46.
You got a crib
I really like
that.
the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Okay, hit that zone right there.
Now it's Stafford.
First down.
Taken in by Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on third down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
From the 50, Stafford.
Good ball, boy.
Complete. Touchdown, Rams.
Good ball, Staff. He gonna double down. He got to double down on him.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams
If he want to double down, bro, you gotta make sure he's open. If he want to double down on that jig, look at the heat. My boy.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Way to go.
Touchdown, it's Gay to kick this.
Way to go, 9.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I'm rolling like I 18-wheeler.
The San Francisco offense ready to start.
Come on, man. Jalen, let's box up.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half.
Hey.
They have to do what precious teams have done in NFL history. That's trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
He's got a man complete.
I couldn't get out there fast enough.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Picked up the blitz, too.
Eric Ebron, 72 yards. And the 49ers get a bit closer.
On the ready? Right, kick.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
8 yards to go on second down. Now Stafford.
Throw it.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Come on, bro.
Finally
Throw it.
down for the first time this game.
Throw it, bro. Throw it, bro.
Okay,
You gotta throw it.
You could actually draw a better
You gotta
pass
throw
rush
it.
than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Come on.
Third down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, get this! Oh, my God.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Oh, my God.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Pick.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Lance. Buying time to his left. And
Put the ball on.
He releases it, and that'll fall
Injury
incomplete.
timeout, Trent Williams.
Boy,
Ooh.
the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is Stafford. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Going right back to Akers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He sucks.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Stafford. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
22.
Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Desperation time here. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well,
why is he doing
no
this?
Shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel.
Oh,
they were going up
God,
against a team
it's
that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Lance steps away to his left. And my goodness, another interception.
Chill out, Jalen.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I saw him break over there, too.
Baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete.
Tried to come down with that.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams are going to take possession of a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Los Angeles, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something about Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want to heat, you know who to send for your info. I'm a money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't try to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust them cause they know my. Cause we worried about getting figures. They ain't father figures, just know my. Quit the poppin'.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fads. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always